Okay, all of you maniacs, just calm down. Take a chill pill, relax. A couple deep breaths. It hasn't been that long. Don't go away. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fat Guy Productions. I am Paul, coming to you, as always, from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we're still downstairs with the Ender 3 S1 Pro. And today we're going to put it together. And I know you've been chomping at the bit to see this, and I understand that, but it's only been a few days, okay? Trust me, though, this is going to be the most important part of all the videos I'll do on the S1 Pro, because Chinese instructions. Okay, so look here. 4, 3, 6, 9. So they do their instruction book in 9 languages, which I think is admirable, and it looks like a good instruction book until you realize that it is still just Chinese instructions. And if they do all 9 languages as badly as they do the English, it's probably not that good of a thing. So you're really going to enjoy having a video on how to put this together. Let me do this for you. Let me do this for you. I'm going to read you this section here. Okay. This is on installing the gantry. So remember, I didn't know the name of that thing. That's called the gantry. Listen to this. I'm going to read this verbatim. Move the right profile of the bottom module 35 millimeters out of the desktop to reveal the installation hole. Then the next step. The gantry is placed in the slots of the chassis and pre-locked with 2 M5 by 45 socket head cap screws with spring washers from the bottom to the top. Here's step 3. Rotate the bottom assembly 180 degrees to ensure that the profiles on both sides are level up and down. Use 2 M5 45 socket head cap screws with spring washers to align the holes on the left side of the hole to pre-lock and then tighten to fix. And then finally, rotate the bottom module 180 degrees and tighten the screws on the right side. What the hell did any of that mean? Oh. Okay, enough of that. Let's build our S1 Pro. So here's what I've got. I've got the base sitting here on this little table where I can work, and I've put down a towel. And the reason I did that is because right there, that's why I put down the little towel. So all these roundy things don't roll away from me, okay? It may look like I'm setting up for surgery or something, but that's not the case. It's just to keep these from rolling off the table or something. So that way I keep track of where everything's at. Okay, these are all the tools that came with it and all the hardware that came with it. We've got the base. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to install the gantry. So we're going to get this thing out of the way. Now, let me show you here. Right here and right here. Those are the, can you see them? That's the connection points for the gantry. And what they're trying to say is to take your machine, turn it on your little table like so, and slide it off the edge of your table so that you can get up underneath it. Because you have to put the screws into the gantry from underneath up into the gantry. So let me go get the gantry. All right. Here is the gantry. And this is the back of the machine. This is the front of the machine. So the gantry goes this way. And basically, it just kind of sits into these little notches here in the case. And then what I'm going to do, here's the hardware. I'm going to need 2 pieces. All right. We're going to turn the table probably should have done that earlier, but hey, it is what it is. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to take the first one, slide it up with my fingers, just kind of tighten it a little bit. Get the second one, put it in. All right. Okay, there's that. And now what I want to do is, I actually need to find out which wrench fits in these. I think it's this one. No. It's going to be this guy. All right. So now I'm going to take it, and I'm just going to run them in a little further. I'm not going to tighten it all the way up. All right, sort of like that. And then the next one. And then we can do the others. Okay, just like so. Now, we can take the other one. I probably should zoom in on this for you. Hey, you know what? Listen, here's what we're going to do now. Because I've got one side already put in, I can now do it this way. So I'm going to take it, kind of roll it over onto its side. Okay, so that you can see up underneath here. Okay, see here's where those go, right there, and here. So we'll take this one, and there's enough room there that you can just kind of initially run it in with your fingers. And there's an extra one of these bolts. Probably won't need it. All right. And we just kind of snug that up a little bit. Okay. Not fully tightening it yet. Okay. There, okay. So we've got that in there now, and now I can go ahead and tighten it up a little bit. So I'm going to tighten first this side, and then this side. To about there. And then this side to about there. Okay, one last pass. And let me tell you, this is, if you're not into building things like this, I am actually. This is going to suit your needs way better. The Ender 3 is kind of a challenge to put together. So, all right. So the gantry is attached. We can now go ahead and stand this back down on its butt here. And voila. All right. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to, for the rest of this, I'm going to try and help with the camera angle a little bit and film exactly what I'm doing here. So let's do that. Okay. What we want to do now is we want to remove this tape here. All right. Take that off of there. All right. There we go. Okay. Let's get repositioned here. Okay, so now we're going to take and put the hot end on. Okay, here's the hot end. And as you see, we've got the holes here and here. These are the mounting holes for the hot end. And it's going to mount up to the gantry, to this little mounting plate right here. Okay, And we're going to be using these little screws right here. All right. So basically, we take the hot end and we put it right like so. Just kind of hooks on there, which is really nice. See, that's this one little guy? He hooks on and lines it all up for you. And then you kind of come over here and you take and you run the screws in. Okay, I won't tighten them all up yet. I'm just going to get them all run in. All right. And there's 4 screws you have to put in here. And again, they give you an extra one. It's a little tight in here, especially if you got big hand fingers like I have. But you can do it, okay? Let me tell you something. We're almost done. What's this been? Nothing flat, right? Imagine the Ender 3 was pretty complicated to put together. All right, so we're in there. Don't need that extra one, so I'm gonna just go ahead and snug them all a little bit. Not tight, just snug. Okay. All right, there we go. Hot end is on. All right. Now, let's go ahead and let's put on the screen. Okay, so in my case, the screen came already connected to the base. It's just a little pop on, pop off, so you can just kind of take that off to get it out of your way. And it's just gonna, right there, okay? So that is gonna take these screws, all right? And we'll take one, put it up in the most difficult location. But I guess we should figure out what wrench we need here. No. Yes. Yes. Okay, so we can look. It's not terrible. Okay, it's not terrible. We can reach that. Okay, so we just kind of stick that on there, and just kind of. Okay, so like that, and it's got a little positive, you know. What am I trying to say? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I feel like I'm stoned. Okay, let's get here. And let's get to the other hole. All right. There's... Okay. Now, this is one of the advantages of the Pro, is that this touchscreen is improved upon. It's a little more responsive and you know, good to go. Let's get, where the heck is the hole? There it is. That's not it. Okay, there we go. That's the bad part about the towel. I almost just pulled it off and knocked everything to the floor. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure you can see what's going on here. All right. See, this is the joys of a low-budget production. No cameraman to tell you if you're doing it right or not. Okay, so anyhow, I'm there. I'm going to bring it over, snug these up. This is a plastic frame. Don't over-tighten it or you're going to split it. Okay, just enough, right? Just enough. There we go. Okay. All right, let's move on. Moving on. I'm going to leave the screen protector on with the warning until I do that. So let's just just set it in there, slide it down, snap that in. We'll plug that in a second, okay? All right, so where are we at now? We need to put on the filament holder. Comes pre-attached with the runout sensor. And it just kind of snaps on, so it goes like this. All right, and it's going to have to go right here, so we'll plug this in first. Shoot. Okay. Plug that in. And then it just kind of snaps on. Put it right about there, and we just kind of hook it on. I'm afraid I don't think it's on all the way. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that's what it's supposed to do. Yeah, it scared me too. Okay. So, anyhow, then we take this and just kind of goes in there, and then you turn it until it locks in, I guess. There, okay. And so this is spinny, and then your spool sits here, and your filament goes there. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, what are we up to? We're up to wiring. Let's get this sucker wired. Okay, so as far as I can tell, these are extras. Okay? If they're not, I don't know where they go. So let's go ahead and go back to the touch screen. Okay, it's just got a little connector here. All right, so it just plugs in like so. All right, let me take the touch screen, put it back in its little things, and pop it down. Okay, that's done. All right. I don't know that we need this anymore, so I'm gonna wrap this up and move it out of the way. All right, now let's see here. We got these two little wires. They must go to this stepper motor here. So let's turn this so I can see. Okay, we got a connector here. We got 3 connections here, and it looks like they all go right there. So we got a 1, a 3 and a 4. We got a 1, a 3, and a 4. So this one goes like so. Then this one goes like so. And then finally, this is tight, but this one goes there. Okay. Got all those connected. Okay. All right, and then let's see here. What else we got here? Coming around. Where's my big cord here? All right, this has got to go across. So we're not quite ready for that yet. Because we got to take and connect this little guy that they have taped down. Take that off, and then this has got to connect right there. All right. Okay. Get that out of there. All right. Now it looks like we got the filament run out connected. Okay. Okay, so now this guy is eventually working its way up to the hot end up here. But you'll notice we got 2 little pit stops to make over here first. So we got to get over there first. What is this little piece of paper? Get rid of the black positioning label for the... Okay. Get the black positioning label of the flexible flat cable stuck at the line claw. That's what it says. I don't know what the heck that means. So we'll save that because clearly they want us to do something with that. Okay, so we have a connection we have to make here, which just barely is going to reach. I might have to go that other way. I can't see. No, it looks like it goes this way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's a fit right there. And then this one, we gotta find, we got to look. Where's the other? There it is, around the front of it. I can't. Let's go that way. Okay, so we got those 2 connected. And then this is somehow going to connect right here, okay? And somehow we're supposed to use this in some fashion. So we're going to try and move you in real tight so you can see what the heck is going on. Got to find an angle for you. Okay, so I don't really know what this does. I have no idea. And I doubt the manual's going to tell me anything what that's for. But bottom line is, okay, it looks like there's a thing to hold the cable and to stick this in. And it looks like we just kind of take it and let's move it over a little bit. It's supposedly... Oh, okay, I gotta open those up. All right. And then we take this and we kind of line it up there. I'm thinking we should get it under those clips first. Okay. So you get it under those clips first. And then we kind of line that up and tuck it back a little bit, and then we push down, and the little handles come up, and we're in like Flint. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Okay, so where does that leave us? Okay, all we have to do is plug it in, make sure the power switch is on 115, and I'll connect my Raspberry Pi that is running Octoprint to this, and I'm in business. I'm ready to go. I need to check my version of Cura and make sure that it's updated and has the S1 Pro as a profile. But I'm ready to go, and like I said, this is going to be the second print or second video. The third one will do a print. Okay, I know you want to get to it, and so do I. But I'm not really ready. I just wanted you to see it getting put together. So much easier than I hate this. Okay, seems kind of hangy. I definitely am gonna. Oh, look, there's a whole thing for it. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's a little whole thingy for it. Okay, so yeah, it gets across. We're fine now. Okay, but you saw how much easier this goes together than an Ender 3. I mean, it's like night and day. This is completely useless. I still have no idea what this is supposed to be for. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. But, hey, if you can figure it out, put it in the comments down below. All right, so that is the assembly of the Ender 3 S1 Pro. It's ready to go, and I think it went together pretty simply, considering I was kind of winging it without a whole lot of help from this instruction manual. And I can't wait to print, and I hope you can't wait either. If you like this video, please give it a giant thumbs up, click subscribe, and don't forget to squash the notification bell so you never miss one of my Ender S1 Pro videos. If you have any questions or comments, I'm sure you will, put them down below, and I'll do my very best to answer them. If I don't know the answer, I will find it. All right. that's going to do it for today. The next video with the S1 Pro is going to be after it's set up upstairs where the current ender is, and we'll run a print, and we'll see what we get out of this thing and how well it works. So that should be a lot of fun. Okay, that's it for today. I'm going to get out of here. Until next time, this is Paul from Fat Guy Productions saying, be good.